Alright, and welcome! This is going to be my first live stream with PUBG. It's one of those games that gets a little intense, so I don't usually try to stream stuff like this, but being the first chance for me to take a look at the test server with the new maps, it seems like an appropriate time to go ahead and get one started. So we'll get the game sound going, and the screen switched over, and we'll be all set. Hope you guys are having a great day. It is Friday, which I know is always a good thing for just about anyone. Even if you work the weekends, it kind of doesn't have the same effect, but it's still better than being the middle of the week. Alright, so you'll notice right away that the intro, the load-up screen here is completely different from the original. You've got your play menu with solo, duo, squads, and one-man squads. I guess that means so that you don't automatically get paired up with other people. I'm just going to go with solo. I don't play with random people very often, just for the sake of communication, and you know, I don't have to watch my back with someone I don't know. Other than that, we've got customization, so our clothing, we can put that all on. It looks a little different than it used to. You don't get all of the gear that you started out with, that you have in the other server. But that's okay, it's a test server for a reason. You kind of build yourself up that way. Leaderboard looks completely different. It shows you where you're at, overall rank. I've done one match on this, and didn't get any kills. But I got a chance to kind of get a quick look at the map. This is your personal career stats, matches played, top 10s, and so forth. Keep track of everything. It's got that for duo, squads, as well as solo, duo, and squads for first person for the 3 different regions: North America, Europe, and Asia. I'm going to go ahead and back out of that. We're going to be in the North American server. Hope for the best. I've already, in the one match that I started out on, I saw some people using some speed hacks in the lobby, which is not very smart. Give themselves away before they even get the chance to play the game. But that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this and see what we can find. And the long wait begins. So the one thing I've always seen with this game in the other map, Iridel, is that there's a lot of hurry up and wait. You jump in, you look for a lot of stuff, and you may not actually, you know, even see the person that shoots you. But as William, as you're aware with Fortnite, it's very similar. You just keep going and eventually you'll get some good luck and get some good kills, and it really does make the game a lot of fun. If you've seen the first map loading screen with the kind of the starting island, this is kind of off to the side of the map down here. It does have a road to it, so you can access this area a lot easier. But you start out in the prison, which by itself is a pretty extensive facility. And from what I was seeing from one other video based on this new test server launch, is that places like the military base is gigantic compared to the other one. It's like multiple cities worth in one area. I don't recall where it is right at the moment. I haven't been to it myself, but the cities are larger, the map is the same size, but there's more land to cover. There isn't water around the map. And I don't have my reshade on this server, so we're just running with normal graphics. Coming in from the northwest, heading southeast. Let's go ahead and jump now and head north up to this town here. I figure in some ways this gives me a chance to see the game, the map in a new light. And it also gives me a chance to kind of show it to other people that maybe haven't played the original one, the original map, maybe haven't seen this one yet. Maybe you're just curious what the updates are. We've got, since the as of the test server here, we have new weapons, new map. Vaulting is in this, which is a huge plus. And other than that, I think they've just kind of optimized it a bit. I've got my VSync on, so I'm set at a steady 60 frames per second, even in the initial screens. So as you can see, I didn't get anywhere close to the town I was planning on. I probably would have ended up in the farm, but there was already someone there, so I'm just kind of trying something else out. Yeah, why not? My smoke grenade will protect me. So I just feel like this whole game has a different feel to it. There's that vaulting through windows. It makes the crouch jump unnecessary, which is perfect. Shotgun and an Uzi. Alright. So we're getting a little bit of stuff here, enough to be able to shoot back at least. Oh man, that vaulting, that is by far my favorite feature of the update so far. Ooh. Actually want that and the shotgun. I like that the kill feed is up on the top there. Kind of gives you a little more of an update on where things are at with what people are killing each other with. Also tells you what to avoid. Okay. Not finding a whole lot yet. So as I was kind of saying there in the Discord, probably where a lot of you have seen it, but it wasn't really something I had planned to do when I got up this morning. I saw that it was, I actually had it downloaded last night and thought I would play it today, and then realized as I was getting it all set up, I was like, you know, this would be really fun for everyone to see if they don't have the test server, if they've never played it. Any combination of reasons why you might not have had any previous experience with this. I need a backpack. That's what I need.
You can be my wingman anytime.
Awesome. Thank you for the subscription, Natasha. Really appreciate that. Glad you could stop by and join the squad here. It's kind of an early start to the stream, so there's not a lot of activity in the chat, but thank you so much for being here. Yes, you did. I really appreciate that. Hopefully we'll get a good kill just to top off, just to give a little more emphasis to that subscription. I really appreciate that. The support really shows that this is something that interests everyone, or at least the people that subscribe. And hopefully that'll give a little more push to keep this going, because I've done some streams with LSPDFR through Grand Theft Auto, and have had a lot of fun with that. I've also done The Witcher 3. This game, I originally actually told myself, nope, I don't want to do this. I get too stressed out with this game. It's really hard to stay positive while playing it. But at the same time, whoops, this game is really fun. I've loved it for, I don't know, several months now. Doesn't really look like a natural spawn for that vehicle. But, you know, with the test server, figured it was definitely worth a shot. I also noticed they updated the sound to the buggies. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Will, for inviting people. I really appreciate that. But they changed up the vehicle sounds, the weapon sounds, and some of the skins to the cars, it looks like. One other update I forgot to mention is that they also updated vehicles. There's, I think, 3 new vehicles. There's a truck, a VW bus, which I probably won't intentionally drive one if I have the choice. You know, I can't think of what the third one was right off the top of my head, but pretty cool that they're adding all this new stuff to the game. Still need a backpack. Badly. Oh, that's not fun. Yeah, YouTube can be a little weird sometimes. Car 98. People love the Car 98, and from what I've seen, this map is big enough. There's the Mini 14. People love that gun, too. It's a big enough map that it kind of encourages the use of those kinds of weapons. I'm not very good with them. So I keep going. Hey, Panda, thanks for coming by. I really appreciate you coming in. Something a little different today. We've got new updates to the test server, so we've got new weapons, new vehicles, new weapon sounds, and vaulting. Bunch of nice updates to the game. And we've got activity close by. Could use a scope and a backpack. Probably get myself killed crossing here, but we'll give it a shot. Oh, not a problem. When you do come back, let us know. Oh, I guess you can't hear me to say that, but we'll be sure to talk with you when you come back. Alright. A lot of good supply of weapons. I'm liking the fact that in the 2 games that I've played, I haven't had to go for long periods of time without a gun. Man, those shots really make me stop, because they did change up the weapon sounds, and that just sounds so much better. I noticed they also changed up the sounds for the red zone, so when the bombs are dropping, it sounds a whole lot better. Another Mini 14. I almost feel like I should take it, because the game keeps giving it to me. Let's do it. Swap that out. Get the Mini 14. Yeah, I typically don't take this sniper rifles. I'm just not quite as efficient with them. I like having a few extra rounds to throw downrange, but I like the fact that, you know, it's a bigger map, so it probably will be better. Well, it's the same size map, but more land and more open area, so more reason to carry one. So at this point, all I need is some scopes, maybe a better vest. Awesome, William. When are you going live? Are you playing Fortnite again tonight? Or today? I'm going in circles. Admittedly, by doing the voice chat with the gameplay, I will probably find myself making more mistakes. That's okay. Everyone else gets to enjoy watching them. Yeah, red dot. I'll take that. Swap those out. Good on that. They also added a revolver type handgun. It is actually a revolver, but it's a massive gun. And a sawed-off shotgun is another weapon they added. Both really cool additions. A little more power to the secondary, not really secondary, but the sidearm. Because normally that's, I usually don't even pick them up because I need to save the space and don't want to carry a third set of ammo. I don't think I can make it to that. I think if I jump out the window, I'll die. So we'll go back down. There we go. That Mini 14 is kind of an interesting looking gun with a scope on it. Kind of sits a little too far forward. I know there was some more ammo that I left behind. $5 or 6 p.m.? Okay. So right now for me it's about 2:40 p.m. So whatever time, however many hours away from now, we'll definitely be keeping an eye out. And anyone that's in the chat, of course, most of you will probably already know William, but feel free to check out his stream. I don't know exactly what it's going to be. I think it might be Fortnite. It's a game that he plays quite a bit of and keeps that very entertaining. It's kind of like this game. You get the same idea. Go around, pick up gear, try to survive long enough to be prepared to fight, and fight for your life. Pretty well sums up this game very quickly. Alright. More energy drinks. I love how one of their boosts in this game is energy drinks. That just seems odd. Works for me. Anyone here already familiar with this game? Been playing it at all themselves? Okay, now we'll get to see how far the map runs away from us, which is as far away as possible. And I'll go ahead and leave my marker on the map, so you can kind of get a feel for, in the amount of time we've played, how far we have gone. Which, with all of these buildings, it can take you a while to get through them all. This map is quite more extensive, a lot more areas inside to go through than the first map. If anyone's at all familiar with this game, they've seen the first map. It's everywhere you go, there's... I mean, that's the only map that anyone's ever been able to play so far. Either GTA or Fortnite. Perfect. Well, definitely worth checking out. Gas can. Almost feel like I'm following people. I'm not finding nearly as much. Oh, never mind. There's a health kit right there. First aid kit. Nope, don't need that. This is one of the downsides to doing the live stream of this game is unless you drop in with all the action. Ooh, this is a sawed-off shotgun. You don't find an awful lot of activity right away. So maybe on the next drop, if you guys are still wanting to see more of this, we'll hop into one of the bigger cities where we know we're going to drop in with someone and see what we can find. It's just so quiet here. I kind of have to get moving. I left my vehicle behind somewhat on purpose, although it was kind of a judgment call. Got a vehicle nearby. There he is. So this is one of the new vehicles. It's a truck, or kind of like a Blazer there. There's no way I'm going to catch up to him. Looks like he's going to keep going. Alright, not a problem, William. Thanks for stopping by again. I really appreciate the support and letting people know about the stream. Have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you when you get home from work on your live stream. So one thing I will need to figure out, as you're noticing, I don't have any kind of a bot in the chat. It's something I almost had set up. I've got it. Everything's authorized and everything. Unfortunately, it's not connecting to the live stream, so I don't have any kind of an in-chat game or anything yet, but I do intend on having that soon. Might be something that Buddha Rocks will be able to help me out with. He's helped me out so much with this game, or not this game, but the streaming aspect of things. If you haven't checked out his channel, I've always, every time I've streamed, I've tried to at least mention him once because he's been so instrumental in really not only encouraging the idea of streaming a game, but actually helping with the logistics of it and getting things to work. Whoops, wrong button. So our gear is a little bit limited. Hopefully we don't come across people that are too well armed. Or if we do, that we get the drop on them because we need their gear. Some stuff just laying around, but nothing I need. Alright, well, just kind of cruising through the woods here. Not woods, but the open field. But I would definitely say, for not having reshade on, the color of this game has improved since I added reshade to mine. The other map, it just felt a little bit gray, a little bit dark, a little bit gloomy, and that was on a sunny day. So this is a nice step up. We do have the blue coming up behind us, so we'll go ahead and stop, use our boosts, try to move a little quicker. It'll hurt a little bit. And I know that they've increased the damage that the blue zone does, so we've got 1 first aid and 30 bandages. We'll see what we can do. Really should have taken the car. If you're not familiar with the game, each of the black squares is 1 kilometer. So it gives you a rough idea. And then each of these white boxes, they're a little harder to see until you zoom in, are 100 meters. So it gives you an idea of how far away from targets you are, which helps with trying to zoom in on a target. And what is the term for it? Bring my gun back out here. Zeroing distance, so you can actually kind of zero in, so if your sight is directly on them at 1,000 meters, if you've got it set for that, it'll still hit them as if you were aiming correctly. Otherwise, you have to aim up and account for the bullet drop. Welcome, Tasha. Thank you for coming by. I really appreciate it. Hope you if you didn't hear me before, I really do appreciate you coming by. And while I'm running here, switch over and get this to replay for you.
You can be my wingman anytime.
Thanks for coming by. I really do appreciate the support. I know that William invited you over. I really am glad that we can get that spread out a little bit. This kind of a game is a lot more fun to live stream if you have people to talk to. And if the live stream's dead, the chat's dead, sometimes it's better to just not stream it at all. Maybe record it. Here's that vaulting. Good example of it. I missed it completely. There we go. Before, you would have had to time it out just right, and you probably wouldn't be able to make it over that railing. So, that's a nice addition. Well, and it does help. Very much so. Okay, we are coming up to the outside of the blue zone, which means it will stop hurting for a few seconds. You can see in the top right there, someone just died from the play zone issue, which is the blue. It can be really deadly. In some ways, it's good to take a car, because then you're not running this at this speed. The downside is you make a lot more noise. So if there was someone over this hill, they may not know that I'm coming up behind them, but if I drove up to them, they could turn around, be ready to shoot at me before I was visible. So once we're in view, or inside the play zone here, I'm going to go ahead and heal up. Go ahead and use another painkiller to boost up a little more. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's go ahead and cancel that. Nope, that's not right either. There we go, bandages. There are some preset, or the key, preset keys. It's just a matter of remembering to use them correctly. Yeah, actually, that's something that's really popular. One streamer that I watch, I've actually watched a lot of, is his channel is Mash Stars, and he plays this game a lot. Recently, he's been experimenting a little more with Fortnite and some other beta games, stuff that's closed betas, some new experiences, a lot of Battlefield 2 lately. But he plays this game, and he's amazing at it. He just crushes the competition. Multiple kills a game. This circle may kill us. I'm going to make a run for this thing and hope it's a car. Looks like maybe... Can't really tell. We're just going to run down the road here and find out. But yeah, as far as the Discord channels, he sets up a chat so his whole team can hear him and no one else in the game can hear him. Good, it's a bike. These mopeds with a sidecar are extremely dangerous to drive because they flip easily. Wow, that's loud. But when you have no other mode of transportation and you're getting shot at, something is better than nothing. See if we can control it. Get in here. There we go. Not the easiest thing to drive. and a tire is what almost flips me over. Go forward. Go forward. Man, this thing is really tough to drive in here. It doesn't turn very sharp. And there we go. Okay, well, at least we're... Oh, we're not in the circle. Go ahead and use our first aid. I'd like to wait on that, but I also don't want to die trying to get to the zone. The zone. My mind gets a little overly focused on things sometimes when I'm playing, and words just kind of escape me. Nothing else, it can be entertaining for some people. Oh, there's a bus right there. Really hard to hit moving targets. Okay, he's gone. Let's see if we can use this van. Here, I was just saying I wouldn't drive one of these unless I had to, but kind of in a situation where I kind of have to. And if you know anyone else who's at all interested in this game and might be interested in seeing some live gameplay of the new test server with the new map, because as far as I know, this is the first time it's been publicly released on the test server for everyone to use. So if you're at all interested in it, maybe you want to jump into it and start playing. Wow, I thought I had him lined up there. That's frustrating. That's really frustrating after all that time. I hit him once. Okay. And this is why the game can be a little bit frustrating. Good luck, buddy. There's not much there. Nice thing is it doesn't take too awful long to get back into another match. There we go. Nope, don't want to go back into the game. You can kind of watch it for a little bit afterwards, but you can't zoom around the map freely, so it's kind of disappointing there. And actually, one thing it just reminded me of is there is a kill cam, and it's the first time I've seen it. I don't think it's that one. It could be, though. Kill cam. Let's go ahead and enable that. Client performance. Okay. Well, at least that way, if we die and we don't know why we died, we'll be able to see it. Nice! Yeah, if you're looking to get this game, it is so much fun. And it's reasonably priced. I know it hasn't officially released yet, but it's been out for a long time. It's improved over time, and I'm having a great time with it. I know some people that play this just about every single day. I think the best way of looking at it that I've seen is it's one of the most exciting, exhilarating, addicting games, but it is also one of the most aggravating, frustrating, and at times discouraging. Oh, we actually had a crash there. It's the first time I've had one of those in this game, but I am on the test server, so that could be part of it. Let's go ahead. I'll go ahead and send them the report since they are actively building this game. They're saying that it should be... The full release for the game should be December 20th. So that's a really cool thing to look forward to. Let's see, while that's working, let's go ahead and do this. Actually, you know, I'm going to try something different on this stream. If you guys want at all, I'll go ahead and jump into the general voice chat on William's Discord. If you want to jump in there, feel free to join me, and we will get this going. This crash report's taking a long time to send. I kind of wanted to just get moving. So, while it's working on that, I'll go ahead and tell the game to start back up. I'm going to go ahead and cancel the report. Send it to him when we get another chance. Because right now we're on a live stream, want to keep the game moving. And we're still loading. I need to get a screen for crashes that is appropriate for this game. I have I've started working on some for The Witcher and GTA, but haven't gotten around to it on this one. Actually, it's because this is the first time I've played this game on a stream, like I was saying before, so I guess it makes sense. So I don't think you can buy crates and use those on the test server, so you can't really get any new exciting clothing, which is kind of too bad. But in some ways I think it's also good, because otherwise you'd have people paying for boxes in 2 different servers, and that doesn't seem right. Never been a fan of having to buy crates in the first place. Awesome, not a problem. I'll be here. Yeah, figure, why not? I mean, the only thing is that there'll be times where I might have to mute it just so I can hear what's going on, and I do want to keep the channel as clean as possible, so try to keep the language under control. Other than that, it'd be great to have a good running conversation in the stream. And if it comes down to it, you know, like I said, keep it under control, and we don't have to worry about it. Otherwise, you know, I may have to mute some voices if it gets out of hand, just as fair warning. Alright, so you can kind of see where I'm at there on the map. And you can just kind of cruise around. There's no limit, other than the fact that you have about a minute's time before the match starts. But the server's just about full, 96 people. I get the feeling with all of the extra buildings and features to this, you're going to have people like this camping out in corners a lot more than Battlegrounds has ever had in the past. So we're starting on the south side, heading north, almost directly north. Yeah, right at the center of the map. So, just for the sake of getting into the action, let's go ahead and jump into this town here. It's a little bit bigger. It's, I think, one of the biggest in the map. So I'm sure we won't be the only ones. So either I'll get some kills this match, or I won't waste our time running around the desert. Alright, so I'm just kind of looking around. I see multiple people dropping in. We'll see their parachutes. It'll be even clearer as to who and where they're going. Who they are and where they're going. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. I've actually got my daughter just in the other room there. Still pretty young, so she's making a little bit of noise there, but I don't mind a little noise. As long as there's no what sounds like gunshots and it turns out it's actually not in the game, we're good. Alright, so we have landed. You can see all the parachutes coming in. They are all around us. We did find an M16 first off. That's excellent. And a Tommy gun. I'll go ahead and take it. This early in the game, I pick up almost any weapon. If anyone were to have dropped out in the open there, I could have started shooting. Ooh, an SKS sitting up here as well. Swap that out for that one. There we go. Alright. Not a bad first landing. And we do have a fire escape to get down. I like this position, just based on the fact that there's a lot of people in town. And we can kind of keep an eye out for them. Technically, this would definitely be an example of camping. And I'm not going to say that I don't camp. I mean, you know, the idea of you get one life. So, you know, suicide running through the fields is not really my style. Sometimes you don't have a choice. Alright, not seeing anything yet. Go ahead and move down. Oh, here we go. I like this. You can vault through windows. So you don't have to just go down the outside of the building. There's a lot more detail to this as far as the buildings are concerned. I like it. 4x scope. Oh, this is looking nice. Good setup for some basic sniping. like I said before, sniper is not exactly my specialty, in the least bit. But, ooh, sniper rifle extended mag. But when you get really good gear for it, you're kind of a fool to give it up, because someone else will pick it up and use it on you. I see a vehicle driving in the distance there. One thing I love about this game is that every person that's in the map is another player. It's not like you've got civilians yet, anyways, running around. Give it time, they might actually do that. Civilians or animals or something. But you don't run into an issue of having to worry about who you shoot at, because unless you're on squads or teams, you're having to watch for them. Jump over here real quick. Hey, William, how's it going?
Good, you?
Doing well. Figured this might be an interesting addition to the stream, having a little bit of game chat while we're playing.
I know, right? Tell me about it.
Right now, I've landed up on the roof here of a building in town with I saw at least 6 parachutes, probably more than that though. And landed up on a roof of a large building and working my way down now with an M16, SKS, and a 4x scope, so I'm doing alright.
Nice, nice.
So were you playing?
What's your favorite scope?
My favorite scope is probably the 4x actually. I like it. It's kind of a middle.
Go ahead.
It's kind of a middle ground. Gives you can do some up close stuff. Like this range is really good, but you can still hit stuff at a distance.
Yeah, well, other people like the 8x scope better, you know.
Yeah. Well,
I like a 4x scope better.
I do too. The 8x is great if you're at a long distance, but if you suddenly have to be up close, or not even close, but mid-range, you start to have a tougher time keeping them on target. So, personal preference. Go ahead and hop back out the window here. Are you... I can't remember. You don't have a computer that runs this game, is that right?
Yeah, I have to get one. I'm waiting to get one so then I can get Pubg. You know?
Okay. Yeah, if you do, definitely let me know, because I've loved this game and kind of gotten out of touch with it, but want to get back into it.
Yeah. See, my main thing is right now is the PS4 because it plays Fortnite, you know.
Yeah.
Which is good, but you know, I like to play different stuff. Like on a computer, I could do LSPDFR and all that kind of stuff. That's what I want to get into when I get a computer.
Oh, perfect.
That whole LSPDFR thing, you know.
Well, you definitely know plenty of people that are into it, so that's a good thing.
Yep.
Oh, whoa!
Hopefully by Christmas I'll get a computer, you know.
Yeah.
That I can run PUBG off of and play with you.
I couldn't find him. The one fun thing about the game that... Oh, he was coming up that way. Okay. Oh, thank you, Natasha. I did not see that. I have that fixed really easy, and has it really been that way this whole time? I feel kind of stupid now.
What?
I didn't have my stream, my OBS switched back over after the crash. So I just played an entire match and no one got to see anything. I am sorry, guys. That was not at all intentional. That makes me feel stupid. Okay. Here I was describing the whole thing and no one could see what I was talking about. Thanks again, Tasha.
Describing it, I was mentally picturing it, okay?
At least there's that. Oh, man. Yeah, you know, that's one thing I'm really trying to remember. Actually, here we go. We can see the kill cam. This is the first time testing it out. I think this is new with the test server. Oh, yeah. I had a truck in between me and him, so I never actually saw where he was coming from. And he shot me under the truck, I think. Oh, no. Right there. Out in the open.
See,
yeah.
That's the one thing with Fortnite, you don't get a kill cam, you know.
Yeah, well, this is the first time they've had kill cams with the test server.
Yeah.
So I'm really glad to see that Battlegrounds going that way.
They also updated Fortnite to a 50v on 50v.
Oh, I like that.
So you get 50 people versus 50 people. You know?
Full-on
so
deathmatch.
You don't have to play with, you don't have 99, you know, the regular one with 99 people.
Yeah.
You get 50 people on each team.
I like that. That gives
So
you
I
the
might-
chance to work with
I
a
might-
big team.
I know I might try that out tonight because I've seen people are live streaming that tonight.
Perfect.
Everybody's been live streaming it.
I'll be looking
So I
forward to
might
seeing
be
that.
Trying that new thing out. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Tasha, yeah, it was a small mistake, but it makes a big difference for your experience of the game.
And I may jump on, like, you know, like how you're doing on Discord while I'm playing. Also, you know, I'll
Yeah.
do them both.
There's no harm in that. As long as it's not echoing
know.
or anything for you guys. I know that there's a bit of a delay on my stream right now because of the way I have it set up. I do intend on switching the latency down a bit. There's some pluses and minuses to it. It may affect how well it... sorry, I'm drawing a blank here. It may affect how smooth it runs for you guys. So if it does cause some lag, I can definitely change it. But I can actually make it to where your chat will pop up almost instantaneously. So that could be a nice plus.
Yeah. I know, right?
But we'll have to see. It's something that I actually started out doing it, but I had all my other settings at default, and it was running so poorly that the stream was not watchable.
I feel the need for speed.
Oh, Insomniac Panda, donation of $3.76. Thank you so much. Oh, you have no idea how much that means to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, you can tell I'm excited. Thank you so much.
I know.
I should probably jump out of the plane.
Is that your first?
Sorry, that cut out there. What was that?
I said, is that your first donation?
It is on a stream, yes. Actually, the only other donations I've had have been through LSPDFR for skins. But...
Yeah.
Well, Tasha, if what I was describing made enough sense that you felt like you were able to picture it, then I guess I was doing a pretty good job of narrating it. Oh man, today is going great already. Panda, you just made my day so much better. I'm excited now. I'm ready to jump into this big town here and see what we can find. Really?
Yeah, I still have to so people can donate if they want.
Yeah.
I haven't had the time to set up Streamlabs because I've been so busy, you know.
Yeah.
Other stuff with work and everything.
Well, Streamlabs, I was surprised. It's actually not too bad. You know, honestly, I'm glad that I have it because I went through and customized it a lot before I ever even attached it to my account, just to see what all the features were.
Just don't enable your when you get to 1,000, don't the super chat, because what YouTube is going to do is take half of your money that you get from super chat and they're going to use it. That's why if you have you.
Sorry.
Because it's going to your PayPal. That's why.
Yeah, instead of going through the super chat system, that makes sense.
Right.
That's crazy.
That's why most of the YouTubers now took off super chat.
Oh, for good reason.
Because of what YouTube is doing now.
That's good to know. I had not heard about that. I haven't really followed the streamer side of things. I've been more of the viewer than the streamer.
I've watched so many streamers, and that's why most of them don't have a super chat enabled. Like, you know how, like, I think Buddha still has his enabled, or I don't think he does. I know Anton, I think, took his off.
Okay.
I know a couple of other ones took theirs off because of that. Because of what YouTube's been doing, taking half of the money that they get.
Yeah.
Say like you give a $50 donation, you're only getting $20 of it.
That's crazy. I had no idea that was going on. Oh, Natasha, that makes sense. Thank you.
So if you get a regular, like a donation through Streamlabs, you're getting a $3 and whatever Panda donated to you.
Yeah.
That's yours. So say like somebody donates you $20, through Super Chat or Streamlabs. That's your $20.
Okay, yeah.
And you don't have to do
Plus any fees that comes with it, but pretty much, yeah.
Right. That's
Okay.
the only reason why that's why when I get hit 1,000, I'm not in that. I will have a Streamlabs. I will have through Streamlabs, through PayPal, you know, for me.
Yeah,
So that you
absolutely.
guys can donate.
That is great information. Anyone else? I know. I don't think anyone else. Well, I don't know if anyone else in the chat right now streams, but if they do, I would definitely recommend keeping that in mind. Because YouTube, I'm sure, makes enough money off of their advertisements. They don't need to be picking money out of my pocket as soon as it's handed to me. Government does enough of that as it is.
That's true. That's true. Right, what you said, you know, because picking more money out of your pocket than YouTube has already done to most of these people.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so
even though YouTube is a big company and they make billions and billions, and then they still want to take money out of people's pocket.
well, no one makes too much money in their mind, so I guess I'm not surprised.
No.
But it's really discouraging when people are spending a lot of time and effort putting work into this just to have it taken away. Welcome, Mocha. Welcome to the chat. How's it going?
Ow. Y'all need to go down. Ow.
Am I talking too loud? If you want to turn me down, that's fine.
No, the volume, it's at default set, so y'all are kind of loud because I'm using gaming headsets.
Oh, okay.
And they're like stereos on both sides of my head.
I don't mean to make everyone go deaf. That kind of defeats the purpose.
Yeah, same here. Same here.
I got y'all down at a comfortable volume.
Cool. That makes me feel better already.
But yeah, like I was saying, Candler, you know, it's like, it's crazy how...
Whoa! Jeez.
You know, all the
Yeah.
ads they already promote.
Got him. That made me jump. Sorry, there might be a delay between the chat and the game, so it'll eventually catch up with what just happened there.
That's why I have the game muted. I mean, I still have your live stream up, it's just muted.
Oh man, that made my heart jump. They came around the corner.
I'm just mentally picturing what Calander's saying. So yeah, because I don't even have it on my. I can't even open up my phone. Because I'm on voice chat.
Well, what happened there was I was walking by a window, and all of a sudden I got lit up by someone. I look out the window, dropped down the stairs, looked out the doorway, and he was throwing a grenade up through the window, and I was able to take him out. But my headset was loud enough that the shots made me jump almost off my chair.
Surprise attack.
Yeah, well, it did its job. That's my first kill on the test server, so I'm doing good with that. Yeah, I agree, Panda. They are definitely making a lot of money off of it. I know that's why they do it, but it's unfortunate. Thank you again for doing that. That actually encouraged me to do something that I wanted to do with Streamlabs that I hadn't set up because it would have shown a depressing 0. Is latest not subscriber, but latest donation. So I will get that set up here, maybe during the next intermission, and that'll pop up for you. Okay, I'm walking in circles. That made me jump all over the place. But now I've got a silenced M4.
Calendar.
Yes, yes, yes.
What am I gonna do with you?
Good question. Peel me off the ceiling if they start blowing me up.
Wow.
If they blow you up, they'll have to peel you off of over there, and up there.
Yeah, well, that's true. If they're good at it, then there won't be much to scrape up off the wall. But
No.
okay, I need to look at the map. I haven't been paying attention to the circle or anything. Fortunately, I'm in the circle. I've got 1 kill with 47 left alive. Right now, we're at 6 people watching. Thanks for.
There's someone over the hill there.
Oh.
See, at least you got some eyes. You got some eyes on the enemy.
Yeah, the tough thing is with that delay is I don't know which window I was looking at the time.
You were actually going towards the building. I barely seen their head over the hill.
Okay. So that means that there's a likelihood that they know where I am.
No, he was
Probably.
going the opposite direction from you.
Oh.
You were behind him.
Okay. That's probably the best place to be. Alright.
Shut the fuck up! Quit honking, you dumbass honky.
That's okay,
Yeah, I'm
I'm
good at games like this. I actually take up the
Idiots.
sniper position.
Okay. If you're good with a sniper rifle, this game is prime for that. Especially this map, there's so much open land. You can hide from them from just about anywhere. In fact, there was a sniper rifle sitting upstairs. I'm half tempted to grab. I've got a silencer for an... Yeah, okay. That's what I should do. There it is right here, actually. SKS. I like the UMP. I like the rapid fire, but if you've got a silencer on a sniper rifle, no real point in ignoring that.
Yeah, my friends, they won't play Call of Duty or anything like that with me. Especially if they know I'm going to take up sniper positions.
You've made yourself known, then. Let's see. Ooh, level 2 backpack, finally. Man, this experience right now is probably going to drag me back into this game. Especially since I have to go back to work. I can't play it there, unfortunately, but frequently after I get home, I will end up playing this game with a couple coworkers of mine. And I've spent many hours playing the normal server. I'll need to see if...
Yeah, well, this one looks better though with the prison. You know, you start out in the prison.
Yeah, the best part of the test server right now is it's something different.
Yeah.
The game has been getting a little bit redundant. I think speaking of redundant, I'm in the same building I was in earlier. I'm really just kind of looking
This map's supposed to be like desert.
Yeah, it is a desert theme, which I would say like the rock outcrop over there, which you'll see here in about, what, 30 seconds or whatever. And it kind of has that Arizona feel to it a little bit.
Yeah, because I was watching the awards last night, and they said it was supposed to be desert themed.
Yeah, and I would say overall they did a pretty good job of making it look that way. We'll bring up the map here again. Of course, everything's gray, but it is kind of that desert feel.
I'd hate to be going through the desert like that, though, you know? Without water or anything, carrying a lot of stuff on my back.
One way of looking at it is you don't live long enough to really die of thirst.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's also showing that the developer is actually listening to the players and giving them what they want.
Yeah, I think I know that they've been working on a second map for quite a while now, but the fact that it's been one map for, oh, I don't even know, almost a year maybe?
Yeah.
Came out last year. PUBG
Yeah.
came out last year for the PC, and then this year it's supposed to be coming out only for Xbox exclusive.
Yep.
So
Yeah, Microsoft's...
that's the only yeah, that's the only bad thing though, you know, because it's not coming to PlayStation 4. We have Fortnite, which is kind of like, but it's a cartoony-ish one.
Yeah, I actually have it for PC and for the Xbox. Panda, yeah, just a moment there, guys. Yeah, I will definitely enjoy the rest of the stream. You've made it so much better. Have a great day. I'll see you later. Probably catch you on another stream. I know Buddha usually streams on Fridays, but Marion is every other Friday, and that's next week. So, but I'll keep an eye out for you. Thanks again. I really appreciate your support. Okay, so... Here I am just kind of running around. I need to find the way, and I know people do it, to set it up so that when people talk on Discord, it'll pop up on the screen, so I can see who's talking.
It's in your Discord settings.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tuck myself in a corner here.
Oops. I play World of Warcraft, and I have it to where it's set up like that.
Cool. Okay. Well, I'll take a quick look at Discord. Actually,
World of Warcraft.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't played that in a while.
I was a beta taster of that.
Wow.
I used to play World of Warcraft a long time ago with my friend.
Yeah, when they actually released it, I got to keep my Alliance Dwarf Hunter. And then the Alliance started to get real finicky, and it's like, let's go try the Horde. And I've been on Horde ever since then.
Yeah, well, the next game I want to get is Need for Speed Payback for the PS4.
Stacy just joined the live stream.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said Stacy just joined the live stream.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, Stacy.
Stacy, welcome.
Wonderful Stacy.
Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate you coming out. I saw that you did see the shout out during that other stream. I really do appreciate you stopping by though for that and subscribing. Sorry for.
I posted it in this YouTube chat I'm in. I posted it in there, so that's why she came out.
Oh, perfect.
I always share that stuff on the YouTube thing because when my friends could subscribe and come join the live streams, you know.
That definitely helps me, and it helps everyone's channels grow that way. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. That's why. I was trying to figure out why I kept hitting the button and was not seeing.
And this person that's in Discord, like I said, me and her have been talking. Let's see here, since the first time she came to my life,
which is 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Let's see. Huh. I keep trying. Oh, maybe it's.
Tosh is really awesome, though. You know.
Oh, everyone who is out here supporting in any way, whether it's watching, listening, the subscriptions, donations. I mean, you saw how excited I got there. That kind of stuff, that gets your blood pumping.
Yeah, but for me, it's not all about the subscribers. It's all about the supporters, you know.
Yeah.
That's how I feel, because I was watching this guy. His name's Eric Hebert. He has one on there saying not about the subscribers. It's all about the supporters, you know, and talking about that. And I incorporated that into my GTA 5 video or my live stream.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and it absolutely makes sense because you can have people subscribe and then never come back.
But they don't and support you like how you know me. Ever since the first time you started live streaming, you know. You've
been involved in every one of them.
That's because I support everybody, like I said, you know. And now when she starts live streaming, when she gets her computer, you know who will be there.
Oh yeah,
I will be.
All of us.
Yep.
So, question regarding Discord. I'm glad that you did see it, Stacy, and you're very welcome. You can have you definitely deserve that shout out. I'll shout out again. You didn't know anything about my channel. Thanks to William, you decided to check it out and decided to subscribe. So I really do appreciate it, and the fact that you came by again is also really nice. I really do. As I said many times, I do appreciate it. Question, Tasha, so I've got it set up where the overlay should be working, and I hit the button for it, but I'm not seeing anything pop up. Do I need to restart the game for that to work?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so next time it crashes, I'll just try it that way.
Yeah, and it should pop up in the left-hand top corner.
Okay.
It'll say Discord and then who's ever in voice chat with you.
Okay. Well, that'll be really cool. I'll be able to, maybe sometime down the road, if I keep up with this game and try to actually do some live streams with it. I'm still hesitant to do that just because I really want to keep the channel... Hey, stop. Don't know where you are yet, but that still hurts.
Oh, hell no.
Run, 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 run.
Fucking people on Discord, I swear.
Hey, Jakari, welcome. Great to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. I don't know that too many of the Cuffs guys play this, so maybe it's something a little different from the usual channels.
Anton was playing it a little bit before.
Oh, that's true, yeah. He and I were going to play, and we never did.
Remember I told you that he did?
You can be my wingman anytime.
Subscription! I'm on the wrong screen. Too many screens. Jakari, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. I got company. Ah, there he is. I was on the wrong screen. I looked back. I heard him walking. Ah. Jakari, thank you for subscribing. Hopefully you enjoy the content, though. We'll definitely keep this going, and hopefully I survive a little more often. I was looking for him. I knew he was watching me, because he had hit me multiple times, but then I went to look at the subscription. I heard footsteps, looked back at the game, spun around, looked right at the doorway, saw him standing there. I was like, oh no! Poof. There was no time to react at all. And I had him dead to rights because he didn't see me at first. Oh, that's a sad webcam, or kill cam. Alright, so we'll go ahead and jump back to lobby. Actually, I'll go ahead and jump out, get the Discord overlay set up so that anyone who's in the Discord will pop up on screen while we're talking. Jakari, I think you're in William's Discord as well, possibly? You do play it as well. How do you like it? Are you pretty into it as well? I know I find myself getting really sucked into it for long periods of time. Let's go ahead and exit game briefly. And I'm going to try to do this without leaving it on the wrong screen for long periods of time. Let's go ahead and switch the transition back over to the title until the game loads back up. And why not? We'll play a little music while we're waiting.
That was weird to kick me out of voice chat.
Oh, that is weird. I didn't hit any buttons to kick anybody out. Maybe it was, maybe because you're on your phone or something.
Yes, I am on my phone.
So it will, if you hit like a dead spot, it will actually automatically disconnect.
I have pretty good signal though, but that's the thing. You know?
Or if like a police car or something goes by, it will mess with your signal.
Yeah, it is interesting when a car goes by, because I'm looking around like, wait, what? I've never heard that horn in the game before. Oh wait, that just went past William. Never mind.
What?
Oh, it sounded like there was a car going by in one of the buildings that I was hiding in, and it was just a vehicle that was passing you. Yeah, Jakari, if it is, like I was telling them, I find the game to be the most addicting, exciting, and adrenaline-filling game, and I keep changing up the terms every time I say it, but it is that. It is also one of the most frustrating and irritating and maddening games I've played. So, it's got its pros and cons. What's that?
I said, what do you expect?
Yeah, I mean, it is exactly what it does exactly what it's supposed to do. It will suck you in, and you'll lose hours of your day, and find out that you spent 9/10 of it running through a desert or a forest without seeing anybody.
Mm-hmm. True that, true that. Yeah, I thought Jakari was already subbed to you, though.
I don't think he was, from what I was seeing.
Because he was in his last live stream before, but I guess he didn't hit the subscribe button.
That's okay. I mean, not everyone has to subscribe the first time they see a stream going on, because, yeah, maybe it's just not the kind of content, not the kind of interaction, or maybe it's my voice. Some people might not like that. I guess I can't blame them too much.
It's not your voice. No, it's not your voice.
Oh, it's something else. Okay, I see. Alright, so I'm going to remember to switch this over now, as we are switching back over. There we go. Switching back over. We're back into the lobby. This has been fun. I'm actually enjoying this more than just playing it by myself.
Yeah,
Come here, you. Come here. Come here, come here, come here. Come back here. Come back here. There's people busting in through the windows. The vaulting has added a whole new element to this game. That's probably my favorite update that I've seen to this game since I bought it. Granted, you see people falling from the sky.
A little bit of a lag to your stream.
Oh, okay.
Because it took it about 2 minutes for it to actually switch it over for me.
Interesting. That's a lot longer delay than I was expecting it to have. Let's see. We'll move this all the way.
Besides the programs that you need, what else do you have running in your background? Because that can slow it down too.
Let's see. Steam is running, which it'll be running in the background anyways. So I've got the game, Discord, was running the music. I'll go ahead and close that one. Streamlabs, and YouTube is about all I'm running right now. It is quite a bit of stuff, but it's all kind of...
It might have been your music that was slowing it down a little bit, depending on where you listen to your music at.
That could very well be it. Let's see, let's change it up a little bit. Oh, this should be fun. Let's drop right into the town that's in the flight path of the plane. If you wanted to die quickly, this is the way to do it. And I'm going to go ahead and jump out right now.
I already seen 2 people jump out before you.
There goes one right there. I'm just kind of flying around him. Hey, come back here. I wanted to play. Wow, he dropped down really fast. Looks like we lost William in the chat. It's alright, though. Sounds like he's busy.
He'll probably be back.
Oh, oh, that's my shadow. I was thinking, man, I'm following this guy really close. In fact, he's actually following me really close. It's alright, gives me something to punch at, shoot at, die quickly too. I heard him grabbing stuff, so he is very close to me. Wouldn't be surprised if he was going to come through this door. I'm going to probably kill myself doing
this. If he didn't see where you landed, you're good.
Oh. Well, that was not what I had in mind. Well, he landed kind of right behind me, so I would think he would know. But weirder things have happened. Hey, Adam. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Something a little different today. It's not LSPDFR or Witcher. Yeah, Adam, if you get this game, I know, not only do I love playing it, but I know a lot of people who are really heavily invested in this, so I would say buy it if you like this style of game. For the Battle Royale, intense moments, and never really feeling like you're safe. Yeah, this is a perfect game for you. I would definitely say get it if you're at all interested. It also makes for a really good game to stream if you have the patience. Unfortunately for you, you'll be kind of jumping in now that the game has almost fully been developed. It should be, sounds like it'll be released on the 20th.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Yeah, but it's been available to buy as basically the beta, the unreleased version, or the unfinished version for a year. I've just about bounced off of every wall in the building. So someone just took a vehicle from town, so that's probably the guy that I was playing cat and mouse with.
Probably. You also don't want to stand too close to the windows because other people do like to try to do sniping.
Yeah. That's another one of the reasons I'm still moving around, even though I'm not exactly running right to a specific target, but if you stop moving, you're more of a target.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'm gonna change one thing on my screen again. I wish there was a way to jump out of the screen without having to almost tab out of it. I do have it up on the screen still, but it is not quite as convenient, I guess I could say. How nice. There's those new sounds for explosions. Okay, that was exciting. I had a lot of explosions going on there, so I couldn't really answer your question there. But yeah, that's Tasha on the on Discord. Okay, well now that I've been hiding in this building with just a pistol for who knows how long.
You might want to move on to get bigger guns.
Probably something that'll actually do something. I had that sawed-off shotgun, but I haven't actually used that yet. I like the idea of it. Nice thing about branching out and doing games like this is it kind of brings in different crowds. You know, some people are only going to be joining here from LSPDFR related stuff, and others are going to be more like William's channel with Fortnite and GTA, so little twists here and there. Brings everyone together.
I play all different types of games.
That's the best way to actually experience every possibility that's out there. I just realized not only do I not have bigger guns, I only have 15 rounds for the pistol.
Have a helmet?
I just found a level 2 helmet.
It
And
doesn't look like you have a helmet on. That's why I was asking.
oh, that's weird. Yeah, I do have one. I think I had a level 1 on just a little bit before you asked that. Oh, nice. Forgot to put ammo in the gun. That'll do me a lot of good. I'm just on a roll today. I mean, the time that I had someone shooting at me, I hide, and then I get distracted by... I did have a good reason to be distracted, but I was distracted and let someone kill me really easily. Well, this is, like I was telling them earlier, Adam, this is the first time I've streamed this game. Wow, lag. This is the first time I've streamed this game. But pretty much only LSPDFR through GTA and The Witcher 3 are the only ones I've streamed in the past, so it's a good opportunity to branch out. Network lag detected. Nice. Looks like we're moving again. Okay, game, I need something other than a handgun. You got anything to offer? Nice, got the dog barking out there. Yeah, real ferocious. Afraid of a cat. Just a second here. Okay, I'm back.
You know, I don't like how they put windows on the staircase.
My guess is it discourages you from hiding in a staircase. Could be wrong, but...
Might be.
Welcome back, William.
I heard a ping.
LOL.
Hey, welcome back. Are you guys finding Discord sounding a little bit crackly?
Just a little bit here and there, but
Yeah, just a little bit here and there, but it's not a big deal.
Okay. That's just the first time I've noticed it on my end, so wanted to make sure it wasn't something on mine.
you might want...
It might be your connection, or it might be like, you know, if you have not a strong enough signal.
Okay.
And it also can be your inbound and outbound. If you have them set too high, they'll crackle a lot.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah, Adam, that's the issue that I was working on there as far as the sound. So, on a completely different note, I finally have a gun that isn't a pistol. That's something. In fact, I could have two guns that are not a pistol. But neither of them...
What level backpack do you have?
Level 1.
You need to get a bigger backpack.
I need to find a lot of stuff. Now, the downside with the level 3 is that if you're laying down in grass, which granted, I'm in the desert, there's not a whole lot of grass, but if you're laying down in grass with a level 3, it'll show above the grass line. So if you're trying to crawl through...
A ghillie suit.
That's true. Let's see. Well, I'm going to have to just start running for it, this direction. Yeah, this is weird. I'm going to go ahead and jump out of Discord briefly and come right back to it, because the sound is... Sound is getting kind of weird. Let's try this. Okay, so I jumped out of Discord for a little bit, see how that works. We'll go ahead and try jumping back in.
When it gets close to his microphone, that's when it sounds weird.
Nope. Never.
Let's see, I'll adjust a couple settings here.
That's why I said we have time to go to that Kingston right there. Huh? What?
That is really distracting with the crackling. I'm not sure what's causing it, but jumping out and jumping back in didn't fix it.
What do you have to make it home?
Oh, now it's working.
Yeah.
It's probably just a connection issue.
Wait,
when you get a time here in a little bit, try setting your inbound down a little bit.
Like the input and the output?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I just adjusted both of those and turned both of them down. But now, for the time being, it's working, so we'll continue on. I like that you can actually crawl out of stuff like that. You can never do that before.
Yeah, I've noticed they've added some new things into this map. Like things you couldn't do originally.
Yeah, they've definitely added a lot to this server, which is all... This is like the beta, it's like the test server for the full version, so... Potentially, assuming they don't run into a lot of problems with their current setup with the test server, all of this will be transitioned over into the live server shortly.
Yeah, you need to start getting them moved because the circles started to shrink.
Yeah, fortunately I can follow it around to the left here. Follow it around this way, and I've got about 2.5 minutes. Not a problem, Adam. Glad you could stop by for a little bit, check out the game, and if you do end up buying it, let me know, because this will be a nice change from LSPDFR for a while.
Adam.
Are those just towers right over there to your right?
How far to the right?
Those two things that were standing over there to your right.
Oh, these things here?
Metal things.
Oh, the little things.
No, metal. They
Metal.
were back there behind you. Looked
Yeah.
like somebody could climb up on them.
Yeah, I don't see a ladder on it, but it definitely looks like it'd be quite the vantage point for sniper. Flat top on it.
Maybe that's something they're gonna add in when they release it.
Could be. That'll be a bit obnoxious, because that'll give, especially if they pick up a 15 times scope or something, they'll be able to hit the mountainside over there. It's probably not even part of this map. All right.
I just seen that and I was like, wait, that looks like staircases.
I'm pretty sure, I wonder if the developers were looking at this going, you know, there's kind of a debate. We could call this game PlayerUnknown'S Battlegrounds because we're PlayerUnknown, or we could call it Run Simulator 2017. That's basically what this is. I was watching it, I was averaging like 2 kilometers a game just running.
Wow.
So much open area.
Thing is, it'd be funny if they made it to where you have to like wear one of those shocker things on your finger, so every time you're outside of the circle, it shocks you.
Oh, that'd be really unpleasant.
Hey,
Wow,
you never know with these game developers.
Oh, that's very true. Between virtual reality and that, yeah, you could definitely make a full-on scenario like that.
VR.
Yeah.
Virtual reality stuff.
Oh, another level 1 backpack. I am really raking in the good equipment here. But I landed in a town, but spent a lot of time not really collecting a whole lot. And now that I'm out in a farm, I'm not probably going to get a whole lot of high-end gear.
That's if nobody's been here before you.
Also true. Which I wouldn't put it past them. They're kind of jerks.
I've noticed other streamers this game, they try to go for like the towns that are closer to like the water and stuff, because everybody else goes inland first.
Yeah, at this point I'm kind of experimenting with some of the different towns and the layout of the map. I'm on the edge of the blue and it's moving. Not good. I do like going out there because then you only have one side to worry about.
Yeah, well, with
Fun.
important one, it is, you know, a smaller map than what Pubg has.
There was a car back there you could have took.
That's the only problem.
I overlooked the car entirely. Whoops. Whoops. Nope. Nope. Okay, here we go. It's kind of tough too because I'm used to the other map and the cars that are in them, so you know what does and doesn't run just by looking at it. Like all of these are dead for sure. When you get new vehicles, you're not familiar with what they look like. In fact, nope, that's another dead one. Got myself all worked up for nothing.
And it looks like in this one, the circle shrinks a whole lot faster.
Yeah, I've heard that it shrinks faster and it does more damage than it used to. Which is a great combination if you like watching people die into the blue zone. Alright. Oh, welcome back, Adam. I'm almost wondering if I should put Discord on like the push to talk or something, because I haven't actually heard how it sounds. Hopefully it's not...
With the push to talk, you actually have like a minute or two delay before it actually comes through.
Okay, so not a good idea.
That's the only problem with push to talk, you know.
Well, I don't know where this map is based off of. I know they call it Miramar, but I think that's just the name they came up with for it.
Actually, that name sounds familiar, like I've heard it before, like on one of my other games I play.
Yeah, I did a search actually when I was setting up the picture and stuff for the stream, and it's a name that has been used before. I just don't remember where. I don't know if it was the same context though, like a desert type area location or not. Got to get out of the blue. It's okay, there's 30 left alive and I've only seen one person. And I never got a shot off. I'm still about 100 meters out of the blue, or in the blue. running around with an M16 and a shotgun.
An M16 and a shotgun.
I just hope I get to use one of them. Okay, healing time. Because the circle, unfortunately, is moving a long ways away from me again once it moves in about 40 seconds.
Well, keep running in that direction.
It's about all I've got. Whoa! Oh, you've got to be kidding. Wide open area, sniper.
Yeah, this map looks like it's more designed for snipers.
It is. Fortunately, he's as bad a shot as I am. I think he's over there. Which means he's playing a really stupid game. Shooting from a... basically in the blue. Well, I'm glad he's... Ah, dang. My volume's up too loud. That made me jump.
You might need to turn your volume down.
I might. I'm gonna probably die because I can't find this guy. And I'm in the blue.
He might be working the edge of the blue.
Could be, which means he probably has a vehicle. Well, I don't have a choice. I just have to keep dodging bullets, I guess.
Yeah, just keep dodging them bullets.
Man. Nope. You know, I have yet to actually see someone before I die where I could actually do something about it. Might as well watch it. He was up ahead of me the whole time, so I was running right towards him. There was no real getting away from it.
And how many people were supposed to be on this game?
Ouch. On the what?
I said, how many people were supposed to be on this game?
Usually is 100, or it goes up to 100, and it's usually in the high 90s.
And he's the only one you seen?
Yeah, other than the one that dropped in with me and took off in a vehicle. It's amazing. With how much they've... I think part of it is no one really knows the perfect places to be in this map yet. So people are all over the place. Yeah, Adam, that's pretty much what happens in this game. It's more of the discouraging side of it. But the game itself is a lot of fun. Definitely worth checking out. And if you watch someone who actually has more skill in the game, it could be a lot of fun. Alright. You can't wait to play it, or can't wait to watch someone who knows what they're doing. Because it really could go either way at this point. Now, I've actually had some really good games. I've actually... Well, I think some of the best ones I had a 7-kill game, where I got top 5. I've had 2 wins, and 2 wins on solo, and 1 win on a duo match. Which is probably one of the most gratifying feeling in this game, is when you finally get that chicken dinner. So you're buying the game? PUBG? I can probably work out some time to play it. As you know, weekends are always a little bit on the tough side with family. Especially since my wife will not be working. Whoops, I'm jumping out. Wasn't the button I meant to push, but... Let's check out this place. That's what we're doing here anyways, is checking out some of the new features, so... Stick myself on an island for bridge campers, that's a really good idea. But yeah, Adam, I'll definitely see what I can do. Let me know if you do buy the game. The game is a lot more fun to play with other people. But solo is not awful either. Oh, there's so many people here. And I think someone landed here too, so I'm probably going to regret this. Ooh, UMP. And a, looks like a Car 98. So if you, I can't remember, I've already forgotten. You said you've played this, or no, you were waiting to get a gaming rig to be able to play it? Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you, when you do, the Car 98 is likely to be your favorite gun. One of the highest damages for a gun that you don't get out of a crate, and it's bolt action sniper rifle. So
Nice.
that's my guess anyways. It's the gun for a lot of the streamers that play so well with their snipers. But I love the Scar even more. I'm gonna switch. I like the UMP for the faster rate of fire, and technically I could do the Car 98 and the Scar, which would be a pretty decent setup. I'm just not good with it. I can fire 2 or 3 shots at them, miss every time, and by that point they've not only figured out where I am, but have already finished me off. Oh look,
That's why you want to move. Shoot again. Move.
Sorry, what was that? It was a little crackly.
I said that's why when you're like with the big guns like that, and you're trying to shoot at one target, you shoot, move, and then shoot again. You just keep moving so they don't know which direction it's coming from.
That's true. That's very good tactics. I'm not really good with that particular weapon. This one, if I fire a burst or two and move... Actually, the Scar, I'll use... someone's been here. I will frequently do that same idea. Fire a burst, move up, maybe do a single shot, just depending on what the situation is.
Be careful running through that tall grass. Because if somebody finds a ghillie suit, they'll camp right there.
That's true. Fortunately, we haven't had any airdrops yet, and the ghillie suits only come from the airdrops. So I can kind of, in a rough way, judge that and assume a little bit. It's a bit of a risk. I may regret it. Okay, I think the primary thing I need to find right now, besides all the gear that I don't have, is a vehicle, because I've spent way too much time without one. Especially with the circle being over there, I don't want to have to cross the bridge.
I don't think there is a working vehicle in that little area.
Doesn't seem to be. Wouldn't mind if they spawned one in late or something. Give me something to work with. Yep.
You could always swim under the bridge.
Won't be an option in this one.
Well, crap.
Yep. Wow, I've got quite a bit of a delay now that I'm looking at the... Because according to the video that I'm watching here, I haven't even hit the building yet. Oh, he was up above. That's why I missed him. Yep, I ran right out in the open. Darn. If nothing else...
It's actually on time for me.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, maybe this example that I'm watching is just a little bit of a delayed reaction on my end, then. Well, that's good. If it's less of a delay, that's better for me. Better for you guys, because I want you to actually see what's happening as it happens.
Yeah, you're picking up stuff right now. Well, he was. And then it showed him shooting at you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, right now I just hit start on the main menu. Getting it started up. Actually, I just remembered. I was going to tell Discord to pop up on the screen because I reset the game. Still doesn't want to do it. What am I missing? Maybe it's something in settings or something.
Yeah, I can actually walk you through it.
Okay, might be good. I'm just kind of looking through my settings to see if I find maybe something that the game has to control it. Not looking like it.
Go to overlay in your settings, enable in-game overlay, and it will be shift and the little apostrophe thingy. You can actually switch it if you need to.
Yeah, I did that part, and I've got it set to the number pad plus button. But then I go back into the game and try it, and it hasn't... Nothing's popping up on it. At least that I'm seeing. Okay, well, it gives me something to mess with later.
But yeah, that's where you do it.
Okay, well, I'm not going to jump onto the island this time, because that was a bad idea, and I can't reach it anyways. From the southeast side going towards the northwest, mostly north. Let's go with Impala. At least that's one I can actually pronounce, too. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and jump out now.
Alright, the only little bit of delay that I'm seeing is from you loading into the plane and you jumping out of the plane. But then it starts going on time.
Interesting. Wonder where that is. It might just be because there's 100 people in a little box. So I went ahead and muted the jump because it is extremely loud when you're in the plane and falling out of the sky. I think that's my... Yeah, I can see my shadow. I see one person jumping in there. We'll get a little bit of excitement here, maybe. Oh, hello, people everywhere.
Like I said, that's my sister's in the background.
Hasn't been a problem. Wow, I am getting a lot of lag in-game. Makes it tough to...
And the game, since it's in the... It might be a little glitchy and laggy.
So I heard some doors being opened nearby, so I know that there are people close. Saw several people landing. I just need a gun. Game. There we go. Interesting. That's a gun I haven't used before. This is one of the new ones. It's the Win94. It's actually a lever action rifle. To me, that doesn't sound like the most effective weapon, but we'll give it a shot. From what I was seeing, it may have some similar power to the Car 98, which is a pretty powerful one. It just, you cannot attach any scopes or other attachments to it. But it fires a little faster.
I haven't seen that gun in the game before.
You have or haven't seen it?
Haven't.
Yeah, it's a little bit unusual. It's more of what you'd expect in like a Red Dead Revolver Redemption or something like that, but yeah, I'll give it a shot. Oh, I saw one.
What are they doing? Trying to take guns from other places and put them into this game?
I saw someone go into that building across the way there. I hear a vehicle. And yeah, nice and quiet. No one will ever know that I'm here as I bust through two windows. Switch that out. I always take the M16. Not the M16, but the M4. It's by far my favorite game in this gun. Oh boy, speech.
You mean speech has lost you.
It has. It has decided I was not worth sticking around, and has gone home. This definitely has more of a, I'd almost say Middle Eastern feel, with it being the desert. So it's almost, you can almost kind of get some relation to it in that sense.
Yeah, and it also looks like the houses are like more stucco than other houses.
That's true.
And that's the type of material they actually use over in the Middle West.
I still hear people moving.
There might be someone that came in underneath you.
Yeah, it's possible.
You are on the top floor, aren't you?
Yeah. At least I sure hope it's the top floor.
It looks like it.
It should be. I think he's coming in right now.
Is ever going with me? He's ready.
It sounded like the GTA glass breaking when you start up GTA 5.
You gonna go with her, Maggie?
Got him. Okay. A classic example of camping, but in that situation, any movement that I made was going to get me killed. Oh, right. It's amazing how even though it could be a situation where you kind of have a pretty good idea of what's going to happen, it can still get your heart rate really pumping. Strange method. I hear more glass breaking close by. Strange method, but I'm going to go ahead and take 2 M4s. It's a little really unconventional way of doing it, but I really like the gun. And then that way I have 2 that are ready. I can just switch guns instead of having to reload.
Sorry, I'm back. I had to mute myself.
Oh, no.
Family.
Not a problem at all. Not sure if you saw it, but I did end up getting a kill there.
Yeah, I did.
Perfect.
What? Back there? Thought I heard.
And don't forget to check the mail.
Not sure where those shots were from, but they were in this direction. Oh, there he is right there. Well, that was horrible shooting on my part. The classic potato aim. Oh, there he's right there. Got him. 2 kills. I will say this is probably one of the first games I've ever played where if you get kills, or as long as you get kills or accomplish something in it, it doesn't sting quite as bad to die in. Because at least then you can look back and go, yeah, I accomplished that. Alright, so we've got some grenades. Another extended. Nope. Quick draw. Cool. That's 2 kills now. And the circle is coming my direction. That's perfect.
You know your character doesn't look like he has any pants on because of the color of them, right?
I promise he's wearing pants. They are on there. One thing I've tried doing with my characters... Actually, you can run around without pants on for some reason, but I am wearing them. But one thing I've tried to do is... Well, let me restart that over. A lot of people go into the game thinking, oh, I want to have all dark clothes so I can lay down and blend in. What I find is a lot of the background, especially in this desert, is lighter colors. So if you're wearing all black, you actually create a lot of contrast by doing that. So little things here and there that kind of work out as tips and tricks. Medkit. I'm gonna say it's pretty safe to guess no one's been in here, because that's pretty hard to find those.
So you might be out ahead of everybody else, or they just didn't think about going in there.
Exactly. Yeah. So it could be left as a trap too. Although with as much stuff as that is left, I kind of doubt it. But that is a very good possibility. Like if someone were to, for example, you could drop that med kit right here, run back around here. I guess you'll see it here once it gets there, and then sit underneath the stairs with the gun pointed at the med kit, and someone would walk in and go, "Oh, med kit," and get blown away. Would make for an entertaining video, I suppose. Alright. There's a lot of elevation to this, too. I'm pretty sure with how much they've built into this, you could... I mean, this could easily be a map of Call of Duty just in one town. I kind of want to shoot, but I know I won't hit him. I think one of the reasons why I'm actually doing okay in this one is the fact that the circle's not 5 miles away from me, so I'm not just running the entire game.
You seen that, didn't you?
What was that?
The dude on the car, or doom buggy, or whatever that thing was.
No, I don't think I did. I saw a truck go by.
It didn't look like a truck, it looked like a dune buggy.
Was it the one over by the road?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I did see the one that was driving that direction. In fact, there's what looks like a spawn vehicle. There's the one right there. So many miles away. And he's driving further away. Cool. This rooftop gives a pretty good vantage point with a way to hide. Especially in third person, you can do this and it could be completely hidden from them.
Why is he going towards the outside of the circle?
Oh, he's actually going towards it now. He's heading towards Los Leones, which is west of me. Which means I have to go that way too.
Might want to try to start going that way.
Yeah, I don't really want to die to the circle. Or to the people watching me die to the circle. Drop down the side. There we go. So I was able to pick up a level 3 helmet off of one of the guys that I took out. So we got level 1 vest, level 3 helmet.
You need to get a better vest.
Yeah. The vests are extremely important in this game. There's another vehicle right there. Is he gonna get out? He is.
What are you gonna do? Steal his vehicle?
It'd be nice. No, he kept going. Probably realized that people had already looted that building. Oh, what a familiar scene. Me running around in the desert.
And another way to, when you go into a building to see if somebody comes in behind you, shut the doors behind you.
Yes, that is very useful. For a long time, that's the only way I would do it. I did find myself getting a little more lax on that when it came down to if I was way out of the way or I was just dropping in an area that didn't have anybody.
You know, you could have worn my pink shirt. Sorry, talking to my sister.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, I'll leave the pink shirts alone.
Well, it's a pink long sleeve shirt. It has this kind of oversized turtleneck and it has a dream catcher on it.
Okay.
And it's made out of that real soft material.
Looking at this truck, I'm thinking it might not actually run, but I hope it does. Because I ran the wrong direction for about a minute. And it does. Good. And it even has all 4 tires. And it could have been. At this point, I was kind of running out of options.
Yeah, because where it's sitting, it does look like it's a trap.
I'm hoping, and it might be the case, that he could have just swapped it out for a faster vehicle. Or one with more gas. Hearing a lot of shots. I kind of prefer to be on the other side of the circle where I'm close to the blue but still in the white. And unfortunately I'm on the wrong side of this. Test the 4-wheel drive capabilities. Oh, that's cool. A little Christmas tree hanging and it actually moves. It's a good level of detail. Oh no! Oh, there we go. Like GTA physics there. That shouldn't have worked.
You're going up the side of the mountain.
Yeah, just trying to test out the capabilities of the truck, I guess. While not dying. Not again. Okay, well, rolled it over twice now, and now I'm getting shot. Run. No! Stop doing that! Well, it was better until I ran into the side of this. And I'm dead. Oh, man. Well, I got a couple kills out of it. Overall, it wasn't bad. If I could have kept the truck on its wheels the entire time, I'd have been better off. Oops. I was completely standing in the wrong place for that. Oh well. I laid down thinking, oh, I'm in a safe spot. Nope, that's not where he was shooting at me from. Alright, well, I think that's actually going to do it for me. About 2 hours worth of a stream. Not bad for the first time streaming this game. Got some kills in, had some fun, and didn't completely lose my mind, so I'm thinking this was a good start. Tasha, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate you hanging out in the stream and in the Discord.
You're welcome.
I've never actually used that in a stream before, but I thought it might be kind of a fun way to keep some interaction going, and I think it worked.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people that watch YouTube actually like to hear like different people talking and stuff instead of just one person.
It also helps me because then I don't have to come up with something to fill the like talk to myself the entire time. All right, well, I'll go ahead and switch it back to this screen here. That was a lot of fun. I'm glad we got the chance to try it out. That's true, yeah. William Gates, he'll have that stream. Sounds like he'll be doing some Fortnite. Should be a lot of fun. Alright, well, I'll turn that off. And that is going to do it. Well, have a great rest of the evening.